And welcome back to 96.1 on a Tailgate Tuesday. Nothing but styling radio, because we've been keeping it styling since the 90s, and you know this. We got David from Texas Heatwave in the house. Now, David, I got a question for you. You've had custom cars over the years, right? You got to tell us about this mini truck you've got. You've had it for quite a while, but, you know, this thing's beautiful.
Well, are you talking about the green mini truck?
Yeah.
Or, I actually, that's not the truck that I had originally. The original truck I had was the black, pink, and green one.
Yes, that one, yeah.
That was a Mazda B2200. That's the one I built from the ground up. And that was featured in Mini Trucker Magazine back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But this truck that I have now is one that I actually acquired from a guy in Seattle. So it was actually a truck that's been around the scene a few times. So and actually I gave it to Angel. He's purchasing it from me now, and he's doing work onto it now.
Yeah, because
he's taking it over.
Yeah, because I knew you were talking about possibly selling it, maybe doing something else, or you weren't sure what you.
But we're building a very, very early stages. I have, and this is something thanks to Angel. He ended up buying an old Mazda truck from Radar and from West Texas, and it's just an old truck, Mazda truck. We're starting on that to rebuild a new mini truck.
Nice.
So it's something that's early in the stages. My stepson, Travis, just actually got it running yesterday, as a matter of fact. He sent me video of it driving up and down the street. So that's how early in the stages we are, just trying to get it moving.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, once you
we're
get
working on that.
Once you get it in your blood, you don't ever get it out.
Yeah. But I've been a mini trucker. I love mini trucks my whole life. I started out with a Mazda truck and spent a lot of time and money and effort in building this truck that I had, and I've had a few trucks in between. I also love dualies. I've had many dualies over the years.
Oh yeah, you have.
Then I was into Dodge Magnums for a little bit. I got into Dodge Magnums. My son Michael actually has a red Dodge Magnum that I sold him my Magnum, and then it was an all-wheel drive, and then he ended up getting rid of that and getting another one that was already bagged and lowered and stuff. So he's working on that. So.
Yeah,
I'm not like, I don't build SEMA builds. I've never really.
You build the cruisers.
I've always built something to drive and to use and to hang out with.
Yeah. Sure.
I would love to have one someday, but I just don't have the time at the moment, and it costs a lot of money, and it takes a lot to really impress people nowadays because there's so much work that's been done by everybody. I just love doing the shows and watching what people bring.
Well, let me ask you
that's
this.
what my biggest thing is why I do the shows.
What's the coolest? And we'll break this down real quick. What's the coolest mini truck you've ever had come to Heatwave? The one that just stands out in the top of your head, just like, my God.
Man, there's been so many I can't even
hard to decide.
This truck that came from San Antonio was Zerat is his last name. He brought this convertible mini truck that was just insane. But there's a guy that came. Oh man, that's so long ago I can't even remember, to be honest with you.
Well, there was a Toyota truck that used to come to your show with the hot rod front end on it, with the big cow hood.
Yeah.
That thing, that truck I've always seen at Heatwave, but I watched that over the years being at Heatwave, and he just body dropped it, and then it was in primer, and then he finally painted it, and that was a good looking truck. I mean, interesting front end, okay, different, way different, but it stood out.
Yeah.
You know, something else that stands out, Texas Heat Wave, your hydraulic competition with Shorty's down there, man. And with the guys.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen a school bus hop?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a full-size school bus one year, and it was, it won a world record, and it's actually in the Guinness Book of World Records. And the pictures that were in it are from the heat wave.
Yeah.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for that. I was like, I saw them when they rolled it in, and it was outside, and Zarin, DJ Z, he was like, they put hydraulics on that. They're going to try to set a Guinness Book of World Record. And I'm like, and it don't surprise me, only at Heat Wave, you know. I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, you know, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Go big or go home. Yeah, and then we had the USA Motorsports with that car,
the air hopper,
airbag car that did jump rope.
Yeah,
and that was probably one of the biggest social media hits at all time in the car show scene at that time. But yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, because over the years, man, there's been a lot.
Gilbert from USA Motorsports used to come out every year, and I'm hoping that he's building something now for this year. He's said he was working on some stuff last year, so hopefully he'll have something this year that'll be awesome.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that never, you know, it happens every year, and it's a guarantee that at Heat Wave, something wild is going to show up. There's people right now, they're building shit. And they're going to skip all these shows, and they're going to debut it at Heat Wave.
Right.
You know? There's girls right now in the gym working out to get in shape for the bikini contest.
Right.
That ain't no shit, man. I mean, it's really happening.
Yeah.
And hell, the Heat Wave's not even until July, but, you know, I've got to get ready. What's the hottest girl that you remember at Texas Heat Wave model-wise? And I think we're going to agree on the same girl, but we may not.
Her name's Brooke.
Brooke Adams.
Yep.
Yep, that same. Man, I love her to death. Great girl.
Everybody loved Brooke.
Yep. And Brooke had a hell of a career. She was Vertical Smiles. She's on all the stuff for Heat Wave. But she was a WWE diva.
Yeah.
Yep. And
she was awesome. And on top of that, she was an awesome person.
Just downright
awesome person.
Downright good human being, you know?
Yep. Yep. Very smart, very, you know, knowledgeable. She had her boundaries. She was very awesome.
Yep. And the thing is, what's real crazy about me and Brooke, for a very short period of time, we went to school together in St. Louis.
Oh, no.
Yep, she originally was from St. Louis for a short period of time, and then they moved down there. And it was when she had scarlet fever when she was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what affected her talking. So, but awesome girl. You guys look her up. I think it's still brookeadams.com. And she still does stuff, you know, but I know she works with a lot of younger models and stuff. And
yeah,
but yeah, it was crazy watching her on.
And I can't go off without mentioning Misty.
Misty, oh yeah,
Misty the model.
Yep.
She was definitely a very big part of the Heat Wave, and she's still around, and she's still. You know, I'm going to be doing a podcast, and I'm going to try to get her involved with that because she's another great person. That was a very, very good-looking model and still is. And she's always been a big part of the Heat Wave and a big fan. So couldn't go without mentioning her.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's been around for a while. And there's been tons of girls. But those two right there,
yeah.
I'm a high agreement with you. Them are Hall of Fame. If Texas Heat Wave had a Hall of Fame, they would have an award.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, and people, that might be something that happens down the road, you know. you never know what's going on with David, man. I mean, David comes up with some shit, man, and but yeah, on that note,
Speaking of Hall of Fames, I'm in the Mini Truck Hall of Fame.
yes, you are.
Back in 2005, I was inducted to the Mini Trucking Hall of Fame.
I was getting ready to bring that up. You read my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been doing this a long time. I mean, it's like,
yeah.
And when we get back from the break, we're going to talk to David about how exactly he got into this mess, You're listening to 96.1 on Tailgate Tuesday. We'll be right back.